Hello, hello. How you guys doing tonight? Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Lanita. Hey, Lynn. How you guys doing? Tonight, I'm just coming on to do a little quick flask. Of course, I got the flask from Shell. Thank you, Shell. I'm going to clean it right quick with some alcohol. And this is the one with the little metal clef, the little, just twist on and off. So you could just take this off. Excuse me. And I've already printed out my design. I'm going to do a Ciroc flask today. And the template size of the flask is 5 feet in width and 4.75 in height. So I'm just going to take it and we're going to tape it to the flask. And I'm not doing a full wrap, so I'm just going to wrap it to the sides on both. And I'm going to get my clear tape. Hey, Ty. I'm just taping it down on the sides. Take the side, that side. Now I'm going to tape this side. So I'm going to make sure it's flush and tight. And now I'm going to tape this side right here. You guys doing okay tonight? All right. And then I'm also going to run a piece across the top and across the bottom to secure it. I'm doing pretty good today. I didn't go to work today. I rested today. And just ran out of my clear, so I'm going to use a little bit of my brown tape to go across the top. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and set my oven for 350 degrees. And this one is the Ninja. It's my new upgrade. This one don't play. You set it for 350, it's going to stay at 350. So I actually set it for 345. It's not a full wrap. This is just the front. I tried to do a full wrap, but it's not allowing me to get enough pressure on the back. So until I figure that out, I'm going to stick with the front only. If if anybody knows how to do the full wrap, I want to learn. So, but I tried it doing the shrink wrap method, and it didn't get enough pressure on the back, so it didn't sub well on the back. Alright, so I have it taped up. Now I'm gonna wrap it with the shrink wrap, and this shrink wrap is pretty long, so I'm just gonna cut it off a little bit. Cut it in half. And get my little gloves. I use the Cosmos ink, and I have two printers. I have the Epson 4700, and then I also have the 15,000. And now I'm just going to shrink wrap it. Hey Kimberly. Hey Tina. Alright, so now it's shrink wrapped nice and tight. So I'm just waiting on my oven. Yeah, I got the Ninja, the XL. Walmart has it for $249. I got it at Walmart. Everywhere else it's like $2.99. Shrink wrap is to hold your designs tight. I use shrink wrap for my tumblers, my mugs, everything. Well, not my mugs. If I put my mug in the convection oven, I use the silicone wraps. But anything I put in the air fryers, I use for my tumblers, I use shrink wrap. Still warming up. Any questions? Can you use Cosmos on the 1660? Yeah, you can use Cosmos on the 1660. All of them pretty much use the same ink, so it's the same kit. And I created my design in Vinyl Master. I use Vinyl Master. I got that program free when I purchased my big vinyl plotter, when I used to do my epoxy cups. And then I upgraded it to, of course they just give you the basic, but I upgraded it to the Vinyl Master letter, which allows you to do a little bit more with it. Thank you, T. Any questions? Probably got about 5 more minutes on the warm-up. Hey, from Arizona. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. Hey, Denisha. What part of Arizona? The measurements were 5 in width and 4.75 in height. And the 5 in width will allow it to wrap all the way around to the sides, just not the back. So it'll stop right here on the sides instead of, it won't go all the wrap around to the back. Yeah, 450, 400 to me is too high. I use 350 and that's pretty much spot on. I do 350 for 4 to 4.5 minutes depending on the design. You can get these flasks from Shell. Shell has them. I actually posted the link to the flask in the description. Oh, you're in Surprise, Arizona. Yeah, I have a friend that lives in Phoenix. All right, we up to 300. No, it wasn't cordless. I wish I could afford the cordless one, but no, that one has a cord on it. That heat gun has a cord. I've been looking at the cordless one, but then you have to purchase the battery, so it's kind of pricey for that cordless heat gun. But I did look at it. So on this flask right here, this one just has the cap that is not attached, so you could just pull it off. The other flask has the clamp. And so on that one, you have to remove, it has a little pin that you would remove to take this off. I'm not sure if this is plastic, so I wouldn't put this whole thing in the air fryer because it'll probably melt. So you're doing a flask and you didn't wrap it around, you've already taped it. You didn't wrap it around where, to the sides, or you just did the front? If you just tape the front, that's fine. But I wanted my design to carry around to the sides, so that's why I wrapped it around the sides. It just won't do the back. I tried to do one on the back, but as you can see, it didn't get enough pressure on the back, so it didn't sub right on the back. But it did very well on the front. And this is the one that has the clasp that I took off. And you just put it on and push that little pin back in. You remove that pin and it comes off. Alright, a few more seconds and we at 350. And this one I set at I actually set it at 350, so it took almost 7 minutes for it to get to 350 degrees. So I'm going to put it in now, and I'm going to set the timer for 4 minutes and do 15 seconds because this one has a lot of white, not much color. So we're just going to do 4 minutes and 15 seconds on this one. Hey Siri, set a timer for 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay, 4 minutes and counting. 15 seconds and counting.
Now this one, it has a powerful fan in it, so it's really convection. So when I put it in there, the fan knocked it over, so I'm gonna have to prop it up a little bit on my thermometer that's in there. See how it's moving? That fan don't be playing in that Ninja. Even got a light. Look at there. So since it fell over and it took me a little while to get it in there, I'm gonna leave it in there for like another 30 seconds past what I set the timer for. So you did the front and your name on the back and glitter circle with my name. How did it sub well on the back? Yeah, because I taped mine pretty good. I pretty much taped the whole back, and even with taping the whole back, as you can see, it still didn't sub well. Because when I taped it and then I shrink wrapped it, but the shrink wrap, since it's bold, it didn't get any pressure on there. So the tape wasn't enough for me. I thought I taped it pretty good, but I guess not. You gonna put yours in the oven tonight? Yeah. What do you usually put it? Is this your first flask, Tiffany? Yeah, you could try to add more tape. Like I said, I thought I taped it down pretty good, but still didn't come out too well for me. It's still standing up for right now. It's doing pretty good. And you see, I got it set at 350, and it's holding at 350. This Ninja ain't playing, y'all. You use the Cricut mug press on a flask? Oh, with your 30-ounce tumbler. How did it do? Cause I don't know if I want to try a tumbler in the mug press. It seemed like it'll take longer than just throw it in the oven for 4 minutes. Cause you have to do one side, and that takes about 5 minutes. Then you have to flip it and do the other side. I think I'll stick with the oven for my tumblers. That is just a regular silicone mat. I ordered a 3. It came with a set of 3. I got those off of Amazon. You said it did pretty good. Alright, so the timer is going off, but since I had a little hiccup in the beginning, I'm gonna let it go for like another 30 seconds. In the Cricut mug press, it was only 1 minute and 30 seconds for both sides. Okay. Yeah, I can stand everything up in the Ninja. I even have the new 35-ounce tumblers that are pretty huge, and I was able to stand those up in there. That's the only reason why I had got the Ninja, because I had bought those 35-ounce tumblers, and I needed to find something to fit. So I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna go sit it in front of my fan. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna just sit in front of the fan for a couple of minutes to let it cool down. Hey Janelle, how you doing? Um, that 35 ounce is probably gonna be too big because you won't be able to get to the middle. That 35 ounce is huge. I already packed it up, so I can't show it to you. Hey Davita. Yeah, the 35 ounce, you could probably do the ends, but I don't know how you would get to do the middle on the 35 ounce, because it's that 35 ounce is pretty tall. Yeah, I'm cooling it down with the shrink wrap on it. I always cool everything off before I remove the paper off of it. I don't remove nothing hot. I sit it over there and let it cool down for a few minutes and stop cooking. Is that the elite one? Was that the one that they had on sale at I think it was Kohl's? Yeah, you need the oven thermometer. I picked mine up at Walmart for like $5. Walmart has them in stock. Yeah, I know Kohl's had one on sale, and I think it was last week they had one, or the week before last they had, looked like a pretty decent one, and it was right around $100. It was a good price. But like I say, I had purchased those new 35 ounce, and I don't like laying my tumblers down. They don't, to me, they don't cook right when I lay them down. So I measured it, and then I went to Target and measured. I was walking through there with a tape measure and opening up all their convection ovens to see which ones um, the 35 ounce would fit in, and the Ninja was the only one that they would stand up in. But at Target it was like $2.99, so I was like, I don't want to pay that much. And I just happened to go on Walmart, and Walmart.com had it on sale. Well, had it advertised for $2.40, so I jumped on it. So you haven't been able to get them to do right in the convection oven? I love them in the convection oven. Once I figured out my temp and my time, I don't have no problems. Hold on one second. All right, so here it is. It's cool. I don't need any gloves. And the shrink wrap just peels off. And voila. Uh-huh. Yep. See? And there's your completed flask. Wrap to the sides. Now, if I could just figure out how to get that back, I'm in there. But that is it. This is actually my first flask. I got these from Shell. Um, and this is actually my first time trying the flask. But I'm going to put me some pineapple Ciroc in here. And I'm going to have a good time. Yeah. See how? Came out nice. And I just wrapped it to the sides. Nope, it ain't that bad. You talking about doing the back is not as hard? Well, Davita, I need to get with you because I need to figure out how to do this back. Like I said, I tried it with this one, and evidently I didn't have enough pressure back there. But yeah, you want some Ciroc, Kimberly? Here you go. Yeah. Any more questions? Well, I put the link to the flask in the description. Like I said, they're on the website. Shell sells them. Of course, I use Craft and Besties paper and Cosmos ink. And that is it. Any more questions? All right. You're welcome, T. I had a heat gun. Well, you're talking about as far as just putting the design on there and then using the heat gun to heat it up. I might have to try that. That might work. But I don't know. It came out so pretty. Like I say, 350 for 4 minutes, 15 seconds to 4 minutes, and that 4.5 minutes is pretty much all you need for tumblers. Or 400 is just way too hot, you guys. In my opinion, that's just me. No residue, nice and smooth, nice and shiny, and it just peeled right off. See that release? That ink release. All right, you guys. You guys have a good night. Let me know how it goes, Tiff. You gonna do it tonight? Thanks, Davita. Yeah, 350 for 4 to 4.5 minutes. That's all you need. What type of paper? What you got? The A-Sub? Okay, you doing it now. All right. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I want to see it. What paper do you use, Tiff? I have some A-Sub paper. I bought some A-Sub paper when I first started. And once I got my Craft and Besties, I haven't touched that A-Sub paper. Waiting on the oven to heat. Had to find my shrink wrap craft jet coal. Okay, I've never heard of that one. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm finna go fill up my flask. I know it's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day, but I'm finna go fill up my flask. All right, Tiff, let me know how that goes. I want to see it. Renee, you finna go fill up your flask too? What you gonna put in yours? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. See y'all later.